My name is Mike Menke. I work for FCI Constructors. I'm a project manager there. My wife's name is Hillary. I met her in college. She was a party hostess at a fun center. I was a go-kart boy, so it was match made in heaven. I started in high school with a program called Geometry and Construction at Loveland High, and that's in Colorado as well. It's now a national program. I was the inaugural class for it. What they do is they build a home using geometry as a basis, and then they donate that home at the end of the year. That got me first interested in it. I've always liked service of the public as it goes to, and so that kind of showed me that I can serve my community and build, which I think is pretty awesome. I had a friend at CSU, Colorado State University, that grabbed me, said, "Hey man, you should come be a part of the construction management competition team." So, okay, sure, sounds good. And just found out that I loved it, being able to compete that way. Pretty competitive by nature, played a bunch of sports, and that got me started into it. I was just an alternate at that time, and then the following year ended up being captain, and then captain again. Even just my first round of the construction management competition, I was that much more equipped compared to some of my peers. I've been in the hot seat already, answered some really hard questions, understood what that looked like, put together a really, developed deliverable that I don't think any of my peers had done prior. And then just repeating that process, getting to know that that's what industry is like. It may not be exactly like it, but it's a really good stab at it. Because of the construction management competition, I was able to network and then secure a position with my current employer. It can be real tough when you've got some folks that probably have a lot more knowledge than you when you walk into the room, and you still need to be able to come together as a common goal and drop that ego as we go through all of it together. I ask those folks that have more knowledge and experience for their help. Hey man, I need you to come figure this out with me. I don't have these expertise yet. Can you help? Being there, in the morning ready to go, and then being there in the evening ready to go home to your family. That now means just so much more to me with my 2-year-old. At first when I was just single and working, it was one of those things of, yeah, I'll make it home. And then now it's, well, I've got my wife to go home to. Now I've got my daughter to go home to. It's pinnacle, has to happen. My daughter Marin is turning 2 on Friday, and we're gonna take her to Disney World. She's super kind already, I see it in her. I truly think that she's gonna do something great too. Something that we do with a new school is we stand on top of the roof the first day of school and watch the kiddos come in.
What is that like when you're standing on the roof and watching kids walk into a building like that?
It's heartwarming. I think about all the kids that get to use that facility now. So I think about my daughter now, I think about my daughter now going and using maybe some of the facilities I've had a chance to work on. I don't know how to not be a professional without ABC. It's been there since I started as a student. So I had that buddy that yanked that thread and got me on that team. And, even though I've only been in the industry for 8 years, I've been in ABC for 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2024 Young Professional of the Year, Mike Menke, Project Manager for FCI Contractors in Frederick, Colorado. Let's give him a big hand.